Hey YouTubies! I know most of you are watching this video because you want to support me, and I will get to that in a minute, but first it's very, very, very important that I explain a few things specifically about my channel, and it'll make sense later why I'm explaining these things, so please stay with me until the end. I'll keep this as short as possible. So last week, when my mother was in town, which was a fantastic time by the way, it was great, I realized a few things about my channel. Now before she arrived in town for a full week, I preemptively made and uploaded some videos because I knew I was going to have little, if absolutely no time, which ended up happening, to focus on YouTube recording and uploading. So I did it beforehand, and as I was making those videos, which yes, it was a lot of work, I realized just how much time I spent making those videos, and even now it surprises me. And here's the thing, when I make videos, I started my YouTube for two specific reasons. First and foremost, because I love entertaining people. I love entertaining you guys. I love sharing my art with people, and I love even more having that make a real actual positive change, tangible change in their lives and the differences in their lives. And I know some of you have told me how my YouTube has helped you, or you say thank you, made me laugh, etc. And I really appreciate that, and that's first and foremost why I do it. The second reason being because it's a great way to publicize myself and to help grow my career and my following, my audience, and also help me practice, I suppose, too, which is another big reason. Practice being in front of a camera, if this even counts for that, which it does, let's say it does. But anyway, but more so than that, help grow myself, my art, help promote myself. So those two things are the big, promoting myself, and first and foremost, because I love entertaining people and changing lives, those are the two reasons why I do this. Now, and that being said, that's of course why I want to give you guys the best quality videos possible. And I'll be honest, there's a lot of people, myself included before I started doing this, who don't realize just how much work it takes to put out the kinds of videos that you guys probably watch more often than not. Some of the people, or rather the people who do YouTube and online videos for a living, I mean, there's a reason why we say they do it for a living, because it's a job, it's work. I would put money on the fact that there's only, for example, the people who, you know, oh, I play video games for a living. Yeah, but it's such a posh job. I do nothing but sit on my bed in my chair and do this all day. I could probably count on one hand the number of people that that's true for. And even then, I'd be surprised if it's not actually a job. And I know that sounds kind of crazy, and that's just one example of the type of people who put, you know, online videos out there. But there's a lot of work that's involved. Yes, it's true that anybody can almost, I suppose you have to have some form of motor skills, almost anybody can, you know, record a video and upload it online, especially since YouTube's free. Boom, there you go. But to put the kind of quality that I'm sure most of you guys have seen, the people who do this for money every day, I mean, there's a lot more that goes into it than just that. So I really, really would love to be in that position someday where I'm doing this as my job, as my day job. And then sometimes I go off and film a movie, or, you know, TV show or whatever, or, you know, act with my brother, and then in between those things, or on days off or what have you, I can record a bunch of videos and put them on YouTube for you guys. I mean, that's the dream. That's the dream. But that takes a lot of work. And what I was saying earlier about realizing last week when my mother was in town, I had to sacrifice a lot of stuff to put all of those videos up there in time. And I know I also did that for Christmas too, when I was gone for a while. But I mean, not to get into my personal life, because that's my business, and you guys don't want to watch a video about my personal life. You want to watch share about my acting career, my YouTube career. But I mean, I had to spend so many hours getting those videos ready and everything, just how perfectly that I wanted them, and make them so good. I mean, I did end up sacrificing, you know, more work hours that I now feel comfortable with, or even at the time necessarily feel comfortable with, if that makes sense without going into further detail. But I mean, and that's just one example too. There's other things I want to be. If God forbid a family member gets ill, or I have to go out of town for something, or to even open up my time for things to go to, like VidCon, which I'm debating whether or not I can go to this year, or at Comic-Con, which I am planning on going to in July. I need to be able to have time to do that. But if I'm trying to balance that with recording highest quality videos with, a day job on top of that, because, just you need money to live, at least right now you do, that gets super, super hard. And I do want to be in that position where I am doing this for a living, and once I am, then I absolutely will be focused on this to the point where this is my day job, and I'm able to treat it as such, full-time job, and give as much attention to each video as my heart desires. But until then, I'm just afraid that something is going to have to give. So there might be some changes to my videos coming up. For example, what I call the outro screen. If you've seen most of my videos, or if you've seen some of my videos, most of them have what I call the outro screen, which is usually a picture of, if I'm playing a game, the game with my face superimposed over someone's face or somewhere, and then the title of the game, it says subscribe, stuff like that, and your music. And then there's a little box with like a video of here's a different video, if you like this one, click on here. And it's a video of, excerpt from a video I made. And that outro screen is honestly one of my favorite parts about making these videos. I have a lot of fun with it. I think it's also some of my funniest moments come from there, or in the clips that you see. So those are usually some of my funniest moments, and editing the music, and I love doing it. But I'm not sure if I'll be able to keep doing that for every video from now on. I want to for the bigger ones, of course, but for the one-offs and here and there, I don't know, I may have to sacrifice some of that just because of, like I said, time. And another thing that I'm doing with my time is I need to start focusing on some other projects with my brother, which unfortunately have gone to the back burner recently, but we are working on some stuff. Some I've told you guys about, some are more top secret that I haven't really told anybody. But I mean, and those are also, those are also career sorts of things as well. And I'll touch base on those more later when I can, but somewhere down the road. But again, that's another big thing that I need to that I need to spend more time on than I am. So I'm not saying I'm going to stop making videos. I'm not going to. A video a day, and that's what I said, and that's what I'll stick to. Video a day, and at least until I'm in Star Wars. It's silly, but that's what it is. So I'm still going to do that, but the quality might not be as perfect as I want it to be until I'm able to do this as a job and start making money off this. And that's where you guys come in with supporting me, as I was saying earlier. You can help me get to that place where I have enough subscribers and viewers to do this for money, to do this for a job, and here's how. Sharing my videos first and foremost to help me get subscribers who aren't subscribed yet. That's the short of it, and more views as well. Because really, in YouTube right now, there's really only two ways to really grow your channel a lot, and that's to get a lot of subscribers and or get some viral videos, and hopefully the one will feed into the other. And that's really about it. And so how do we do that? Sharing videos anywhere and everywhere that you see fit. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, if that's a thing, even though that's for mostly pictures, but you know what I'm saying. Reddit, any sort of forums that you're on, conventions, even simply taking a friend and saying, hey, look at my friend Corey. This guy's pretty cool. Watch this video. It's really funny. He does this character. Have you heard him do his detective character? That's really funny. That's in the Her Story series. Check it out if you haven't. Or have you seen him play a hippie? That's in the Californium series. Check it out if you haven't. It's really funny. Check it out. It's hilarious. Just by simply even doing that, you'll be surprised how much that helps. At liking my videos, and when I say like, I mean on YouTube, not Facebook. Facebook, if I post something on Facebook, yeah, it's awesome. You can like it if you want. I will appreciate it just as much, but liking something on Facebook doesn't really help that much. It helps show me that you like it, but aside from that, it doesn't really help me grow. Liking something on YouTube, however, I'm under the impression, I have the understanding, if I know how YouTube works at least, the more views and likes that a video have, the more it will be bumped up in searches to be a top search result when you're typing for stuff on Facebook, on YouTube. So likes do help. If nothing else, it helps show me this video was getting better, etc. I want to see more of this series, more of this type of game, more of this type of silly thing you're doing, etc. So if nothing else, it does help me also. But sharing them is going to be the best way. So even down here, click the share button right down here and copy and paste that Facebook wherever you see fit. That will help immensely. I think that's everything I was going to say. I talked about that. So I think so. Oh, one more thing before I go. Check out the series, Her Story and California that I did, that I played those games, because those are hilarious. I've started to do characters in them, and Bottom of the Well as well, because that's another really good one where I do a lot of characters in that one. And that one already had some great feedback. And speaking of people who help share my video, a great person to turn to is Natasha. Hello, Natasha. You're probably watching this right now. So this is a great example of someone really helping, doing what they can to help support me and help me grow. She took my channel. She's the person who made the Bottom of the Well game that I played, and she liked my video so much she took them and she took my channel and was actually showing people that she knows and was promoting it and said, hey, this guy's cool, check him out. And I mean, my heart goes out to you, Natasha. You are amazing, and I can't tell you, I cannot express into words how much I appreciate you doing that, and how much I appreciate you as an artist, and how much I appreciate you as a human being, because you are quite amazing. And so thank you for that with all my heart. But that's something you guys can do. But also that game, Bottom of the Well, Her Story, California, links are in the description. Click Show More down below. Click where it says Show More right down there. Scroll down. Okay, now click Show More. Ah, yes, you see those little things that say Her Story, Bottom of the Well, Her Story, and California? Click those if you haven't watched those series, because they're really funny, and I think they're probably my best series of videos that I've done so far. So check them out. Okay, it's going on 13 minutes now, so I've talked too much, but I've said my piece, and last thing I want to do is just express my gratitude and just personally thank you guys and show my appreciation. I'd rather tell my appreciation. I don't know how else to show it quite yet, but someday I will be able to, by showering you all personally with flowers down upon you, little flower petals rather, not the thorns, not the parts of the thorns, but just the flower, the rose petals. I'm thinking of roses. Normal thorns don't have flowers, except roses do. Rose petals upon your face and your head and your body will be showered upon you. Maybe, hopefully, someday that would be fun. But for now, all I can do is tell you how much I thank you and how much I appreciate it. So if you're looking for a way to support me, sharing my videos, liking my videos, doing what you can on that front, I mean, that's all the more I can ask. And you know, I'm not asking for monetary donations. I'm not asking for your help beyond helping me grow in my art on YouTube and Facebook and all those other means. So if you're looking for a way to support me, that's the best way right now. If I think of something else, I will let you know. But that's how it is as of now. So anyway, I'm stopping rambling there. So thanks again, YouTubies. As always, thank you for watching and supporting me. And I'll see you when I see you. Love, 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 love. Bye-bye. 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 Bye-bye.